Long before Spanish colonizers landed on its shores, South Florida was a land of legends and monsters. But are these dinosaurs as dangerous as they seem? What secrets are they hiding? And can we live alongside them? I've made it my mission to find out. This is Wild New York. My name is Ben, and I'm an amateur naturalist and animal lover.
It's absolutely crazy just because, that's a foot off the road.
Join me on a special series of episodes as we explore the parks of South Florida and learn a little bit more about the incredible wildlife that calls them home. South Florida is home to some unusual creatures. Everything from giant reptiles to strange birds to even stranger mammals. But it's also home to one of the rarest big cats in the world, the Florida Panther. Less than 200 of these wild felines remain, and I've set out to see if I can spot one somewhere in the Everglades' 1.5 million acres of parkland. One of the first large lizards you're likely to spot in South Florida is the green iguana. An invasive species to the Sunshine State, these reptiles can reach lengths of 5 feet and are all too common in the pet trade, thanks to their bright colors. And believe me, they are everywhere. So you all know I love huge reptiles. I just want you to get a sense of what I'm dealing with down here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple under that car. That's like 10, just right here, just hanging out in the parking lot. Casual. You might even see them climbing up a tree, but they aren't the only thing hanging around. High in Hugh Taylor Park, some nightmare fuel. A golden silk orb weaver spider, sometimes called the banana spider.
So for those of you who've never had a chance to see just how big a banana spider is, its web is way up here out of frame, all the way down right here. And right there in the center is this guy. His thorax is about as thick as around as my pinky. He's got some kind of fly in there going to town. Just incredible.
Though they look terrifying, their painful bite is non-lethal to humans. Thankfully, Hugh Taylor Park is also the home of a much more adorable species, the Gopher Tortoise. The only tortoise species native to North America, they're classified as a keystone species. They dig deep, complex burrows that are used by many other animal species around Florida. Unique among tortoises, they exhibit strong suggestions of social behavior, sharing their burrows amongst colonies similar to prairie dogs. But this doesn't mean they're social with people. They're classified as vulnerable by the IUCN, so please give them space. Speaking of burrows, South Florida is home to an incredible population of burrowing owls. But as cute as they are, they're not what I'm looking for. So it's time to set off from the urban environments and head into the wild. The Fakahatchee Strand is the largest state park in Florida and is home to some incredible wildlife, like the white-tailed deer, red-shouldered hawk, and of course, American alligators. I'd seen quite a few in my time in South Florida, but none this big.
All right, this I think is a new record. Gotta be at least 8, probably 9. His head is huge. Look at those teeth. His front teeth are just in fantastic condition. I think you could take me into the swamp without thinking twice.
Big and beautiful, but not the predator I was seeking. So I set off next for the Florida Panther National Wildlife Refuge. An isolated and educational park, it also teems with wildlife. This young broad-winged hawk, looking out for a snack, perched high above a swampy grassland. Nearby, the American Birding Association's 2020 Bird of the Year, the pileated woodpecker. Beautiful though they are, neither of them are the elusive cat I'm seeking, so I've headed even deeper into the bush, where I was in for quite the surprise.
My heart is racing really fast. I almost just stepped on what I believe is a cottonmouth. He's showing me the bottom of his face, so I'm going to assume so. Whew, close one.
A semi-aquatic snake, these vipers are very dangerous. Their venom can cause extensive necrosis and death if a bite is left untreated. But like all dangerous wildlife, they're not out to get you. When left alone, they're more than happy to go on their own way.
They are all coming out tonight. Look at this little guy here. Coiled up, ready to strike. Yeah, I'm really glad I came back. Getting some good stuff here. I just have to avoid getting bit by a snake. That's job one.
The Florida Panther National Wildlife Refuge is full of dangerous creatures, and it was the closest I got to my target animal. On a bench in the heart of the park, some serious claw marks. Was a Florida panther using this bench as a scratching post? Or was it one of the other many large predators who prowl these parts? South Florida is home to some incredible wildlife, and I can only hope to come back soon and bring all of you with me on the next adventure. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to tap the bell so you don't miss a single episode.